Hi and welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for tuning in again. My name is Matthias and this is the Underwater Filmmaking School's news flash for the month of June 2020. Like many of you, I'm sure, I have been using GoPros to film certain sequences when being underwater. And not too long ago, I actually drowned my very first GoPro due to a leakage in the original GoPro housing. And I was very annoyed by it. And I can't really say that I didn't expect it because I never really felt very secure using the GoPro housings because they always felt like, well, they were not really meant to be in 30 meters of water. So after I drowned that GoPro of mine a few weeks ago, I started looking around for other options for housings for GoPros. And I discovered a product that I want to show to you today. It is this Italian beauty here. It is a housing for the GoPro Hero 8 Black made by the Italian company Isotta. Now, in addition to being a bright, vibrant red color, this housing has actually a lot to offer. It is made from aluminum, so therefore it's very, very sturdy and robust, much more robust than the original GoPro housings. So even if you drop this one to the floor, it won't really break your GoPro and you're probably not even going to do anything to the housing itself. One of the most valuable features of the Isotta housings I personally find are the buttons that are very ergonomically placed on the housing. Now, other than on a regular GoPro housing where you push down to actually start the recording and stop it and always get a little shake in your camera, now on the Isotta housings you've got the lever to actually start and stop the recording here on the front. Very, very natural to actually start and stop the recording. Also, the Isotta housings, they are equipped with double O-rings on their openings. So you can be very sure and certain that there won't be any leakage on your Isotta housing there whatsoever. Now, putting that back here, the Isotta housings obviously also have a mounting system, so you can put them on a camera tray, like for example this one here. Now this is just a slightly different housing. It's the housing for the GoPro Hero 7 Black, and the tray here is also made by the company Isotta, so it all fits very, very nicely together. And this is actually a really cool tray and a great accessory for your GoPro housing, making it a lot easier to acquire smooth shots and a lot more stability while filming with your GoPro. Obviously on the tray itself you have options to mount accessories on here, like a underwater video light. Also there is another option for mounting accessories which is on the top of your camera. It's a cold shoe mount which is made into the housing, so it's also made from aluminum and therefore very sturdy and robust, and you can put anything accessory wise on that cold shoe mount there as well. Last but not least, the opening for the lens here on the Isotta housings have the same dimensions as the original ones on the original GoPro housings, which is a good thing because it means if you have some, for example, filters, red filters for your original GoPro housing, they will fit on the appropriate underwater housing from Isotta. Now, another point that we need to cover here is the price for one of these housings. It's quite fair to say that they're not cheap. These Isotta housings for the GoPro, for the current GoPro model 7 and 8, they will set you back around $450 US. So it's a fair bit of money, a fair investment that you're making here. But on the other hand, putting your GoPro in here, you can be very, very sure and secure that it's not gonna flood after the third or fourth dive, and not having to replace a GoPro, well, that might be worth that investment in the end. Alright, and that was it already for this month news flash, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. A rather short news flash this time, but I hope it was a useful nevertheless. Well, do you film using GoPros underwater? And if so, what kind of housing do you prefer? I would love to hear about it down in the comment section, and I would also love to connect with you about this topic and discuss it down in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, if you've enjoyed this newsflash episode, please hit that like button. You know it means a lot to me, and also consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on any future gear talks, gear reviews and other underwater videography related videos that we'll be posting here on this channel. Thank you very much for your time, and now go out there and shoot some cool underwater stuff.